all watched Eric McCormack in his Emmy-winning role as Will, the gay lawyer, navigating life in New York City with his roommate and best friend Grace. The groundbreaking show racked up a whopping 16 Emmys, and people still love this show.
And now Eric is back on the small screen playing a time traveler from the future who ventures back to the 21st century to save humanity in the new Netflix drama, Travelers.
But as Eric and the rest of the team soon find out, making the leap back to 2016 doesn't always go so smoothly.
I thought this was going to be a simple handoff.
The director probably didn't know about the pills.
What pills?
Fatal dose of fentanyl. Probably a fail-safe in case you lack the courage to pull the trigger. The director missed it.
Cause of death on historical record is a gunshot to the head.
And there wasn't anyone from his team there to meet him?
No, and we looked around.
Well, let's not panic. The director will be aware that Traveler didn't make it and to sign a new candidate.
If one comes available in time.
And Eric is with it. So when you start to ask what pill, do you know you're in trouble? You know it's going to be a rough ride?
There's trouble in every episode. It's a drama.
It's gritty. It's so
There's always trouble
Yes.
in the 21st century.
So tell us about your character. It's kind of a character within a character.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's hard to talk about a show like this and not give too much away.
Right.
But basically, the future of America, and I know this is hard to buy, is bleak.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
come on now.
shucks.
How
It's
could
bleak
that
in
happen?
the future. So
Yes.
we have very little, but we do have the technology to come back, not as ourselves, but our consciousness basically comes back and inhabits the bodies of people living right now. You, Al Roker, could be a traveler, and I wouldn't know it. So it's more like a spy show. It's like an espionage, deep undercover,
different.
kind of Donnie Brasco show more than anything.
And how much do you go back and forth between the guy you inhabit is dead? I don't want to give too much away. He's gone.
He would have been. Historically, he would have died. And we know this because we're 300 years in the future, and we know from GPS and social media when and where, the literal latitude and longitude of everyone's death. So we can, at the last minute, before they die, take over their body, like jumping into a car before it goes off a cliff, and then we live their lives. And it's a one-way ticket. We're not going back to the future. We live their lives.
You're not going back.
Hopefully for 8 or 9 seasons.
Not being too specific,
No.
just giving some guidance.
But that might be the plan.
10 would be greedy.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I hear you about
And this is going to be on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, show, and it drops next week, all 12 episodes, and I'm so excited about it. I think it's a really
I'm going to binge that baby.
drama.
I like the sound of that. I'm going to binge that baby.
Send me a T-shirt with Eric's face on it. I'm going to binge that baby.
Exactly. I'm going to binge that baby. Now, this is not very sci-fi-y, though. It's more like a gritty spy drama.
It's certainly a sci-fi premise, and some of the missions that we are here to take care of, because some of what we have to do, we don't even know why it's going to better the future. We're just following orders. But in the meantime, we're also living the lives of these people whose bodies we've inherited.
Wow.
Sometimes the job is kind of dull, but in the meantime, we're taking care of their children if they have children. I find myself in a marriage that's of 11 years.
And you have a hot wife, too.
Yes, so that
worked out.
Torn.
He's thrilled with that.
He's torn, but he also he's clearly having an affair with somebody on the team. So
you said you didn't want to give too much away.
Okay, well, stop asking questions.
Binge that baby.
So we're talking about your future, but we have something from your past.
Yes.
Can we show you?
Sure.
Great segue, by the way. I'm learning so much from
Trying to make medium bucks.
The Will and Grace.
I just wanted to say hello to my former co-star, Eric McCormack. He and I were married in a secret ceremony in Vancouver, Canada yesterday. Hi, darling.
I said I wouldn't cry.
See you tonight.
So, which begs the question, could we see, after we saw the mini episode during this political season, which was really funny, could we see a reboot of Will and Grace?
We're talking about it. It's in the.
You didn't give us eye contact.
It's in the.
So you have words you want to give.
That's right. We the four of us are game. So it's a matter of everybody else.
Who are everybody else's?
I don't know.
You
Write letters
names?
to the network.
Jane? Yes, you start the letter writing campaign.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be binge that baby, and then I'll start that letter campaign.
Yeah, there's stuff to do comedy about. I believe that
Are you a binge watcher? Do you like to binge watch?
Traveler starts streaming Netflix December 23rd.
Are we done?
No.
I have so much more to ask.
What you can say coming up.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.